Hello, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. And today we're looking at evaluating functions from a graph. Okay, so in the previous videos we talked about how to evaluate functions given the input and how to find the input given the output. In this, we're going to do it from a graph. Okay, and I want to go over something that we talked about before, where if you're given f of x is equal to, let's say, 5, that's what I used previously, you're given the y. But if you're giving, so this is y, 5 is y. But if you're giving f of 5, then 5, like, well, if you're given f of 5, let me erase this right here, then 5 is x. So understand the difference between the two. That's very important. But today, on the graph, we're only going to deal with this latter one, where they give you f of 5 on a graph, and we need to figure out what the y is. So let's take a look at a couple examples. Alright, so here we got f of negative 3, and remember what that means is negative 3, change that, negative 3 is x. Okay, now on the graph, the x is here on this axis. So what we're going to do is go down on the x-axis until we get to negative 3, which is right here, and then go toward the graph right here. Alright, so we'll go on the x-axis to negative 3 and go toward wherever the graph is, and the graph is right here. So what is that point? Well, that point, we know the x is negative 3, but the y on that is negative 4. Okay, so what do we put for the answer? Well, we're going to put the y part. Okay, so the answer is negative 4. And that's it. That is finding the y given the x on the graph. Alright, let's take a look at another example. Okay, so pause the video here and see if you could determine what is f of x, or what is y, given that your x is 7. Alright, let's take a look at that. So we're going to go down to 7 on the x-axis, which is right here, and then go down to the graph right there. Okay, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the x, and then finding where the graph is and find out what this point is right here. Okay, and that's going to be negative 2. So your answer should be negative 2. And that's it. That is finding your y given your x in function notation here. Alright? So in future videos, I'm going to show you how to do it where you have to pay attention to what you're doing. But for now, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. Have a nice day.